What's up guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'll be making my full card predictions for UFC 309. Honestly, this is not a good card. It really is not. It doesn't have the name power, it doesn't have the belt power even, because Aspinall is the real champion and everyone knows it. Yeah, I'm going to get blocked by John Jones just by this. But yeah, let's start with the card. First fight, Veronica Hardy against Eduardo Moura. I honestly don't really care about this fight. I just don't rate Veronica Hardy at all. I don't even have watched Eduardo Moura before and I'm going to pick her just because. Next, we're going to Basil Hafez against Owen Elliott. I've watched Basil Hafez fight against, I hope I'll not talk shit, but I think it was against Mickey Gall. Uh, I don't rate this guy a lot. Owen Elliott, I don't even know him. So I'm going with... Man, you shouldn't be picking like this, you know? But I'm going with the favorite just because, again. Next fight, Mickey Gall. What the hell? Mickey Gall against Ramiz Brahimaj. Honestly, I don't rate Mickey Gall at all. So I'm going with Ramiz Brahimaj. After that, we got Marcin Tibura against Jonathan Diniz. I'm going with Jonathan Diniz because I don't rate Marcin Tibura at all. Next fight. Finally, we get some good fights. David Onama against Robert Romero. I have no idea who Robert Romero is. He doesn't even have a picture. He doesn't even have his statistics. So I'm just going with David Onama because I rate this guy. David Onama is pretty good. Next, we get Jim Miller, Damon Jackson. Jim Miller, maybe on his last fight. I hope so. And honestly, I think he can win. I don't like to bet on the older guys usually. Really old guys actually. But... Jim Miller is an exception for that, and I believe he can still have a good win in this card. I hope he just retires after he wins, because it doesn't make sense for him to fight. Come on, this guy's got more than 50 fights. Chris Weidman against Eric Anders. Chris Weidman, man, after the surgery, he still has gotten a win. Obviously, people don't rate it because of the high poke and stuff like that. Eric Anders is not that much of a popular guy. I gotta be honest, I probably watched like one of his fights. I'm just going with him because I think it's time for Chris Weidman to stop. I hope he retires after this fight, and that's it. Main fight of the prelims, Jonathan Martinez. I like this guy. I was really disappointed in this fight against Jose Aldo. I wasn't disappointed because Jose Aldo is just a beast, but Jonathan Martinez didn't show himself, you know. I just don't know if it was a bad night for him or it was because of Jose Aldo. He's going against Marcos McGee. Nice fighter. I like this guy. He looks really old, but he's not that old. I mean, he's 9 wins, 1 loss. Jonathan Martinez 19 wins, 5 losses. USA against USA. They got the same height. They got the same weight. They got almost the same reach and leg reach. So basically, physically they are basically the same. However, okay, like I was saying. However, I'm going with Marcos McGee just because of the phase. We go to the main card. The Brazilian McGregor, Mauricio Ruffi from Fighting Nerds against James Lontop. I don't even want to speak a lot about this fight. I think whoever goes against Mauricio Ruffi right now is going to get absolutely smashed. And I think this will be another great knockout for him and another great win for the Fighting Nerds. So I'm going with Mauricio Ruffi, and I can even tell you by knockout. This guy is amazing to watch. If you want to miss some fights, miss it because this card is really boring. But do not miss this one. After that, we got Viviane Araújo against Karin Silva. I'm going with Karin Silva. Bo Nickel against Paul Craig. Bo Nickel 6-0, Paul Craig 17-8-1. USA against Scotland. Bo Nickel a bit shorter, but however is a lot stronger for sure. Bo Nickel, wrestler, everyone knows that. Paul Craig, submission artist. I've seen some people say that Bo Nickel is going to take him down and try to finish with ground and pound so he escapes the submissions. I don't think he's going to even try to take him down. I think Bo Nickel is not the best striker at all. Paul Craig is even worse. So I think that Bo Nickel can knock out Paul Craig on the feet, and I think that's really what will happen. Maybe they grab each other for a bit, but I don't think this fight is going to the ground. So yeah, Bo Nickel by knockout. I just don't know the round, to be honest. Charles Oliveira against Michael Chandler. Charles Oliveira, 34 wins, 10 losses, 1 no contest. Michael Chandler, 23 wins, 8 losses. So even with 10 losses, Charles Oliveira's record looks better than Michael Chandler. Brazil against USA. Charles Oliveira, you know, the taller guy, skinnier. Chandler, shorter guy, muscular. And they have fought before. It was not a bad fight at all. It was actually really entertaining. But we saw what happened. Michael Chandler managed to drop Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira managed to recover, and then he dropped Michael Chandler, but he just managed to knock this guy out. What do I think will happen this fight? Honestly, I don't think anything will change. I think Charles Oliveira will win. I think Charles Oliveira will not even have that much of a struggle now, and I think he'll manage to submit Michael Chandler this time. That's my final prediction. Jones against Stipe Miocic. What can I say about this fight? Like, actually, it's a good fight. I just don't think it should be happening, you know, because I rate Miocic a lot. I really like this guy. He's the heavyweight goat. I think there's no question about it. John Jones can be considered a goat if you don't think about PEDs and cheating and stuff outside of the octagon. However, like, it's obvious that when you have an interim fighter, interim champion, you need to fight that guy. And Thomas Pinal is the interim champion and he defended the belt. I don't think anyone has ever done that before. So for me, it's just stupid that John Jones is defending his belt against Stipe Miocic. Like, I understand where this fight comes from. I just don't think it makes any sense. So yeah, Miocic can win. Of course he can. Like, every fight anyone can win. But if you tell me that you actually think Miocic is going to knock out John Jones, man, you're crazy. He's 42 years old. He hasn't fought since COVID time. The last time he fought, he got knocked out by Francis Ngannou in spectacular way. I looked at the dude falling and was like, man, he's dead. So after everything, 42 years old, getting knocked out, hasn't fought in 3 or 4 years. He's coming back to fight John Jones for the heavyweight belt, man. He's coming to get slaughtered. That's my honest opinion. I think John Jones can win either by knockout or submission. By knockout, I don't mean standing. I mean like take him down and ground and pound, especially now that 12 to 6 elbows are illegal again. So I just think this is going to be a manslaughter, and I'm going with John Jones, unfortunately. Is he going to fight Thomas Pinal after? Of course he's not. Of course he's not. But yeah, I'm still going to watch this fight. I'm going to root for Stipe Miocic just to piss off John Jones, honestly. But I think he's going to win. And that's it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment who you got and subscribe for more. See you.